Hello kids, it's time again for craft time with Miss Mary and Miss Chris. Today we are going to make a worm puppet or caterpillar, whatever you want to call it. So you're going to need a paint stir stick, a wooden ruler, or maybe even a plastic ruler, something like this. Okay, you're going to need
a wooden ruler would be nice because you can write your name on it a little easier and decorate it if you want to.
Decorate it, yeah. You'll need a bag of pom-poms that have the great big ones. It's about a 2-inch pom-pom. And you'll need some kind of twine. I'm using braiding cord because I like the colors and it's nice and sturdy. You'll also need what's called blunt tip yarn needles. They have a tip that won't hurt you when you come through the material and touch your skin. It won't hurt as much. So you need one of those. And the nice thing about a yarn needle, Miss Mary, is it's got a great big eye, so the string fits through it better.
I see that.
Yeah. So and the first measure of first you need to pick out what colors pom-pom.
How many pom-poms do we need to
At
use?
least 6 to make a nice worm. And then arrange them in the color scheme that you like. I was very colorful. I had one of every color. And then you're going to measure out some string. You want 24 inches of string. I've already started mine. So here's your yarn needle.
So we need 24 inches of twine.
Mm-hmm. This is the part that's going to go through the pom-poms and make your worm come together.
So now what am I doing? I cut it 24 inches.
You're going to tie a knot in one end, or
Okay, before I thread the needle?
I would.
Okay.
Just distinguishes which end you're working with.
Okay. Miss Mary's working on her fine motor skills too.
I tell you, I had to work mine. When you get older, your fine motor skills don't work as well.
Call me old?
No, I'm calling me. I took much longer to tie the knot.
And then thread it.
Yes, and just pull enough through that you won't lose it as you're going through.
And you might want to help your kids, depending on the age of your child, you might want to help them. But tying knots and threading needles is good fine motor skills. So if you're looking for a way to help them continue to work on their skills that they'll need when they go back to school, like handwriting or any type of writing, working on these fine motor skills uses the same muscles and is prepping them instead of having them sit down with a workbook sheet and just writing out a ton of letters or writing a ton of words. This is a way that you can get them working on those same muscles in a way that maybe they'll find a little more fun and a little more distinctive.
Yeah. All right, so you're going to start with the part that you want to be the back of the worm. And you want to go all the way through the center. Be careful that you don't...
How will I know if I go through the center?
It'll be harder. And you'll see equal amount kind of on either side of the needle.
If I don't go through the center, I feel like I could pull it through.
Yes.
Okay.
If you don't get in the center where the little hard part is, then the needle's going to come out. Because a pom-pom is made from the center out and frayed or floofed out.
Mine may not be as even, but
it's okay. Just as long as it gets through the hard part that's in the center of the pom-pom. That's the most important thing. All right.
All right, so I've done that.
All right, so now we're going to tie a knot, and you're going to have some extra, and that's okay because you may decide to put more than 6 pom-poms.
Well, and the extra is going to give them a little bit more maneuver room. So for those young hands that are still working on the fine motor skills and haven't quite got how to hold things and manipulate things as well, more string is going to be less frustrating for them.
Exactly. All right, so you're going to tie a knot, and you might, again, have to help them with this because...
Does it need to be really close to the
pom-pom? As
pom-pom?
close to the pom-pom as possible.
Okay, what's the next step? Now you've got me excited.
Oh, this is fun. I forgot to mention this in the supply list, but you need some wiggle eyes.
For the next step?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, for the next
I
step.
love the wiggle eyes. So these are stick-on. They are self-stick. But if you buy or have at home some that are not self-stick, you can use...
glue them on through glue dots, Elmer's glue, hot hot glue,
Exactly.
fabric glue, whatever kind of glue you have around. It just might, you know, the dry time is going to change. So
Right.
the self-stick guys are a little faster.
I've even seen wiggle eyes that have fake eyelashes, Miss Mary. All right. And again, you're going to choose with, you already should know by now which one you want as the let's see, ooh, I like these great big ones maybe.
Wide-eyed caterpillar.
Yes, he's going to be looking at the world.
Okay, now what am I doing?
All right, so now you need 2 pieces of twine that are 12 inches long.
Okay. You have yours
cut,
already.
Yes, I have mine already cut.
Okay, now what?
All right, you're going to take 1 string and tie it around the top part of your stick. Just tie it in a knot.
Okay, equally or like, so it's just 1 strand?
Yes, 1 strand.
Again, we're working on our fine motor skills there, Miss Chris.
Yes, that is.
Sometimes tying knots can be difficult.
You may have to help them. Mine is a little loose. It's okay because it's got a little dip. But if you get it too loose, it's going to come off the stick.
One of the things I did, Miss Chris, to kind of help myself is I took and I used the long piece to be the piece that I was tying with.
Oh, instead of the short piece?
Instead of the short piece.
Oh, that is so smart. I wish
And so it made it a little easier
I'm going to
to
try that on my next one.
make that loop and hold it tight.
That's a smart idea.
Okay, what am I doing now?
All right, now you're going to take one of the strings and between your head, where the eyeballs are, and the next pom-pom, you're going to tie a knot on it.
Except between my head.
Oh, the worm's head.
I know. I knew what you meant. And then where's the other one going?
The other string is going to go just at the very end between your tail and the next pom-pom.
Okay. Oh, look!
Oh, he's cute. I like it.
If you'd made him longer, you could have added like second one to, or third one to like give him more like.
Yes, if you had more pom-poms, you mean? Yes, hi there. Then you can do a puppet show.
Yes, I'd love to see your puppet shows. Oh, there he is. Oh,
Hi there.
what kind of caterpillar are you? I'm a worm. You're a caterpillar. That's
Yes,
the difference.
Yes,
Like
I'm a caterpillar because I have legs.
or maybe I'm a snake.
And one of these days I'm going to put myself in a cocoon and become, a snake. Maybe I'll move back.
I decided I was a snake.
And I'll put myself in a cocoon and become a butterfly or a moth. Yay, so what do you think?
I'm a snake.
Oh, and we should name our caterpillars. Mine's going to be
Mine's Stanley the snake.
Mine's going to be Christopher Caterpillar.
Okay.
Or Christina, maybe?
I don't know.
Not great. I should do.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. We hope you have fun, and if you make any, make sure to share pictures and comments with us.